Again, we made a poor pitch, they took advantage of it, and so you got to give them credit how they played. The pitcher did a good job. I thought we had him on the ropes in the first few innings there. I thought we had a chance to get something going offensively, and then he settled in, and his two-seam fastball, and we didn't make many adjustments, and I think he retired 17 guys in a row. He didn't walk anybody. We didn't walk anybody all day long, so we just couldn't make a big pitch, get a big hit. And we were very average defensively, so we just in all three phases of the game we weren't all that good today, and they played well.
Questions from the student athletes?
Steven, looked like you were pretty locked in today. Had 3 big hits. What do you think y'all have to do to sort of get the offense back on track?
As of right now, we're playing for our season, so. Guys are just going to have to be aggressive and stay with their approach. Going to have to make some adjustments during the game, but right now we're fighting for our season and some guys' careers. So.
Guys, over here to your left, for both of you, what did Richardson do on the mound? Coach Leggett said his two-seam fastball was good, but as the game wore on, what did it seem like Richardson was able to do to keep you guys off balance and swinging early at the count so he didn't go deep into the counts and rack up that pitch count?
Well, I think the biggest thing he did was keep the ball down in the zone. So anytime a pitcher keeps the ball down in the zone, it's tough to put a good swing on it. And we had some pitches that we should have been able to hit and didn't make many adjustments at the plate, like Coach said. And he pitched a heck of a game. I mean, anytime you throw a complete game in a regional, it's going to be a good game. But he just kept the ball down in the zone, just kind of kept us off balance, and we didn't make many adjustments.
Steven, how do you explain the streaky nature of this team? The first game at Florida State, you guys just looked like world beaters, and then since then, not so much. How do you explain that?
We played some tough ball games, man. We won the first game 8-2 down at Florida State, and the next game after that we dropped a 2-1 game, so very close. And then the UNC game went into however many innings it went into. Lost that one, was a tough one. NC State was a great ball club, so it's not like we weren't playing very good baseball. It's just just the way it goes sometimes. But we got to be ready to bounce back in the morning.
Either one of you guys, is it a surprise when first 3 batters are on base and you guys have 5 hits and only 1 hit the rest of the lineup? Is it a surprise that you guys didn't get much more production after the first 3?
I mean, it's not really a surprise. Sometimes this is the way baseball works. You just don't really have the at-bats that you want to at the plate. And like I said, the guy pitched a heck of a game, kept us off balance, kept the ball down in the zone, and we just weren't able to string many hits together and get innings going.
But for either of you guys, of course, the talk all week was we're not overlooking Liberty. It's not going to look to South Carolina or anything like that. Did you get any sense that the team came out flat or overlooked Liberty in any way?
No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. We were focused on Liberty all week. We knew that they were a very good club, playing pretty good baseball coming in, and we knew that if we didn't play our A game like we did today, we were going to end up right where we are right now and fighting for our lives, like Steven said, and fighting for the rest of the season. So I don't think that had anything to do with it. There was no look ahead factor, and they just came out and played a heck of a game, and we came out and didn't play well.
Thomas, what exactly is wrong? It seems like you guys haven't been the same team since that 9th inning against North Carolina. Can you pinpoint anything that's happening right now that you're not seeing that was the same that night that's not going on now?
Well, I think the biggest difference is we're just not getting guys on base. I mean, Miami, whenever we played them in the ACC tournament, we didn't have many base runners, many scoring opportunities, and then today we didn't have many guys on base and just hadn't really been taking that great of at-bats. And I mean, everybody up and down the lineup hadn't been doing it, and it's just one of those things we just kind of got to flush and come back tomorrow and try to get a win and postpone the end of our season.
In terms of making adjustments, if you had it to do all over again, what kind of adjustments are you talking about? You're talking about choking up, taking more pitches, back in the box. What would you do?
I think the biggest adjustment we needed to make was just kind of let the ball get there. A lot of guys were anxious to get up there and start swinging and weren't letting the ball get there, and we're kind of pulling off and hitting weak ground balls and making it easy for their defense to work instead of sitting back and being willing to let the ball travel and let it come to you and not be so anxious to get going and get it.
Student athlete questions? All right, thank you guys. Questions for Coach?